Okay, this just in. Customer states, needs lock checked on RV. This is, it's cold weather here in Texas. See, look. So, it's my breath in the air. What you're seeing is definitely not a community guidelines violation. Definitely not. But yeah, customer states, needs lock checked. Translation, I ain't paying you shit. Don't matter what you say, I ain't paying you shit. I just want someone to come over here and chat for 10 or 15 minutes. Another beautiful gem they give is, well, let me tell you what happened. I don't give a fuck what happened. I don't care. Nothing you say is going to be new to me. I've been doing this for years. Oh, let me tell you what happened. I don't care what happened. Don't tell me. Now, all that is please have sympathy for me, aka don't bill me fairly. It means lower my bill for no reason. That's what it means. It doesn't actually mean that, doesn't mean anything. It just means don't charge me as much. That's what it means. And they always say the same thing. Oh, you charge the next guy. And I always look at them, it's like, funny, they said the same thing about you. I'm so tired of this, man. Customers, all you do is whine and moan. You want something for nothing. It's fucking like 20 degrees outside. My car won't even start right now. It's so cold. Like, it is so cold. Customer states, the roads are clear. Come now. How do you know where the roads are clear? No, you don't have keys. So if you don't have keys and you're not driving, how could you possibly know the roads are clear? I think the Department of Public Safety and the Highway Patrol and the local PDs, I think they're a better judge over where the roads are clear and safe to travel on or not. I don't think you, with your service requests, oh, you have my interest at heart, do you? Then why don't you pay me fairly? How about that? Why don't you shut the hell up and wait just like everybody else? And it's funny, too, because, like, the people who legitimately, like, are up a creek without you, they're the most, demanding, and it's one of those things that, like, for some reason it's considered unprofessional to just tell people, I don't want to work for you. You're a jerk. You're an idiot already, and I just don't want to do anything for you. I don't want your money. Just go away. I don't want you. But that's not professional for some reason. So, what trade workers do, what we do, is we skyrocket that quote. We skyrocket that quote, hoping you'll say no. But the problem is that sometimes they say yes. And when they say yes, then you're like, damn, I should have charged like another $100 or like another $200 or something. But they said yes, and you named your price, so now you got to go do it. And then if you go do it, that guy's going to go all over town and he's going to be like, oh, this guy, he's such a jerk. He charged me $1 bazillion. And then some other asshole, that does your job, same industry as you, he's going to go around and be like, that guy scammed some guy for this much money. I can't believe it. But yet he turns off his phone at 4 p.m. You know what I mean? Doesn't answer anybody's after hours request, doesn't answer emergencies or whatever, yet feels that he has the authority to judge you on what you charge after hours when you set your own rate. Like, it just blows my mind. Like, I got a competitor right now who's blowing smoke, like, to everyone. Oh, this guy, I can't believe this guy, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, like, I've gotten calls from customers that called him right before they called me. And, like, I remember this one lady a year or two ago, she called me. She was in tears. She was, like, almost impossible to understand over the phone. She was so upset because they made some racial slurs over the phone at her. And she kept asking me, like, over the phone, like, are you racist? Are you racist? Are you racist? And I kept telling her, like, listen, lady, the only color I care about is green. If you have the green to pay me, what I'm asking for and your job is legal, those are the only two things that I care about. Like, and beyond that, like, I would appreciate it if you would treat me with at least a little respect. You know, like, I don't need my ass kissed or anything like that, but just basic human respect. But if you're paying me enough, we can work on the respect thing. I don't like need your respect if you're paying me. Like, but either the money has to say I respect you or you have to say I respect you. Like, it has to be one or the other. It can't do not enough money and no respect. Can't do that. But it just goes to show that, like, this guy who's always sweating me, like, he every single time there's some sort of an issue out in the community, it's always this guy, like, having a problem with me. And it just blows my mind, you know? Like, I wonder how the dude sleeps at night. He has the gall to complain about me and complain what I'm doing, you know? And yet he's out there making racial slurs at customers and denying them service based on their skin color alone. Like, that just baffles me. Like, how on earth do you actually sit there and try to judge what I'm doing or what I'm saying or whatever? You're out here judging people on their skin color. Like, that's wild. And then I've got another competitor, and this dude, like, he gives his own discounts just based on their race. Like, if I did that with my white ass, I'd be in the fucking news by Friday. I know it. Like, I know I would. And I would deserve to be, too. You know, but, like, I don't know. Locksmiths are the smallest community, the Department of Public Safety. Smallest that they regulate. And yet they generate the most complaints. Isn't that crazy? Smallest community generates the most complaints. And the funny part is that those complaints that are generated, the majority of them aren't even from the public. They're from other competitors, which really all boils down to meaning one thing. Locksmiths are the whiniest community, like, in all of Texas. They're the whiniest people. They're always worried about what someone else is doing or not doing. And I actually had a guy from Dallas named Sean. He worked at a very large competitor up there in Dallas. I mean, they're not a competitor to me. I'm not in Dallas. But he actually, like, he met me on a video game, and we were talking about our work or whatever, and he actually called me up on the phone, IRL, and he told me, he was like, dude, look, there are institutionalized locksmiths that, like, they were born into it. Their daddy was a locksmith. Their granddaddy was a locksmith. And they legitimately feel, they'll never say this out in public or, like, on the internet or in the communities or anything. They will never say it. But privately, they think that anyone that wasn't, like, born into it, that, like, you're intruding on their work, right? So if you make $1, you took that dollar from them. Yeah, like, they feel that if you're out there making money, that you stole that money, and that was their money that you stole because you had no right to do that work. Like, never mind how good your work is. Never mind, you know, whether you paid someone else to teach you or whether you figured it out for yourself, whatever. Never mind any of that. You know, what matters is that they're not succeeding in business as well as they would like to be, and it's your fault. It's your fault. It's not their fault for turning off their phone at 4 p.m. It's not their fault for not working nights and weekends and holidays and bad weather. It's your fault. Because if only you would not do what you're doing, their bullshit would fly. Yeah, and I'm dead ass serious about this. Like, people will say that I'm lying about this, but it's 100% true. I promise you. Like, ask around, ask your, you know, locksmith buddies or whatever, relatives. Like, they'll tell you it's true. And it's just the craziest thing to me. Anyway, BMW dude, his new thing is that he thinks he's gonna sue me he sent me like some videos of like plastic and crap on his car being broken, and he's like, look, damage. And it's like, I never touched that or was working anywhere near that. Like, how on earth do you think that's my fault? Like, I'm confused. And like, he's sitting there talking about, oh, it's civil anyway, which kind of leads me to believe that he called the police, but I don't know what he would have told the police. I don't know. I kind of hope he did file like a police report so I can get him for, for a false police report or something. I don't know. But I'm certain we're going to be dealing with Mr. BMW for a good hot minute. And last I checked, his car is still at that competitor's shop, still not running. So, that competitor lied to that guy. Like, every chance they got, they lied to him. Because they wanted the money, whatever. And, I want the money too. Like, let me not, be unfair and bashful about that. I want the money too. The only difference is I never lied to the guy to try to get it, I don't know. But, the squeaky wheels are always the ones who deserve to pay the most, and it's kind of ironic how that works. But anyway, that's all I got for now, but I just thought I'd give a little update on Mr. BMW. Have a good one, guys. Peace.